Twosheds Gabby here. I got 3 boxes of nickels my friend brought me from West Virginia. On my quest for 300 silver coins this year, I'm down to 29. A couple of months to go. I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 or 4 or so out of these boxes, and hopefully some other fun stuff as well. So let's get started. 2 of them brought me are sealed. These are customer rolled. We'll see what they get. Folks, I started with the customer rolled since it was already open anyway. And I thought, that's an interesting color. And I go through a few here, and the very first row has a silver. 1945 Denver. Cool. That's really cool. I hope we get some more. Okay, folks, I'm in my 12th row. There's my silver. This is 1941, a couple from the 50s, and a couple of Canadian nickels that I found. I'm kind of talking quiet because I've got family here, and they're all in bed. Like I said, I'm in my 12th row. I'm flipping through them, and then I see that. Is that cool? Man, this is really neat. This is really going to help me get my 300 silver coins this year for sure. 1945 P. So I got a 45 P and D now. That is amazing. Man, I hope I find a few more. Cool beans. This is my 15th roll, and I just found a 1996 fish. Oh, what is this? Bermuda. Haven't found one of those in a while. I find these every now and then. Well, that's cool. Nice looking fish. $54. Another one to stick away. Well, I continued doing several more rolls last night, but then I got myself some sleep, and it's bright and early in the next morning. And I start off the next row with a 1941, which ain't wanting to come in for me very clear this morning. There we go. I think I've got 3 1940s already, but no 38 or 39. I got 2 Canadians and a Bermuda coin. That's kind of cool. Well, I've completed going through the first box, and I ended up with the 2 silvers, several from the 40s, 40 and 41, and a couple 47s, I believe. Handful from the 50s, 3 Canadians, and 1 Bahamas. Pretty cool. I've taken the coins out of the first sealed box to see what kind of enders. Nothing to speak of. So we'll start going through these and see if we can find some more silver. I am into the second box. This is the first of the 2 sealed boxes, and the 9th roll in, and I found another silver. That's 3 silvers so far in these 3 boxes, and I have a long way to go. But it's a rough one, but it's silver. 1945 P. That's cool. That's 3 already. I'm pretty happy. If I don't get another one, that's still 1 per box, which is pretty common. I just popped open this roll, and if you can see there, kind of in the center right now, there's a coin with lines. Nickels don't have lines. What is that? Is it just a token? Colombia. Republic of Colombia. I don't know if I've ever gotten one of those before. 50 pesos. How cool. Well, I'll have to look that up and see if it's worth anything. 1994. Well, that's cool. I haven't seen one of those. Neato. Since that Colombian coin that I have found a 41 and a 47 and another 59. But I just came across a 1948 here, and let's see, if it's an S, it's a key date, semi-key date. So let's take a look and see what we got. Every now and then I found one. Hey! How about that? 48S. Semi-key date. That's very cool. I don't find those very, very often. That's neat. I'll put that aside somewhere. It may go in one of my nickel books. I hope it does. Cool. I'm not looking for 2009s right now. If I see one, 2009. If I see one, I'll obviously grab it up. A couple rolls later, and I was going through this, and I looked up, and I thought I saw something different. Whoop, right there. Oh, it's Canadian. Okay. 1994. Your eye just catches something different. Oh, cool. Gone through quite a few rolls, and I found a couple of 50s and whatnot. And I just cut the ends off each roll, to roll them up, and 2 coins fell out, and this was one of them. I don't know if it was an ender or not. I didn't notice it, so it may have been face up. But, oh well, I wouldn't have seen that. I guess it was the second one, but that's amazing. There's another silver. That's 2 for this box. That's 4 so far, and we still got over a box to go. So this is really adding well to my 2023 silver. What is I'm trying to say? 300 silver coins for 2023. This is adding to it quite well. I've got 7 rolls to go, and I've been going through this roll, and I was looking up ahead. It's like, there's a color. That's that silver color. It may not be, but it sure does have the color. I hope it is. It is. That's 3 for this box. How about that? 1943 is what that said? Yep.
Amazing.
I know it. Oh, you hear my son there. My son and his wife are in town hanging out with me this weekend, and so he's sitting here with me going through them. Say hello there, Ben.
Hi, guys.
That's my son, Ben. We're having a good time. That's 3 for this box. That is fantastic.
How many does that make?
That is 5 now for the 2 out of 2 boxes. We still have a whole box and 7 rows to go. And we are getting so much closer to my 300 silver coins for 2023.
You said that much better this time.
I did, didn't the last time? It was kind of sad. Yeah, look at this. Second to last roll. And we find us a Buffalo nickel. Let's turn it over. See if it's got a date on it. Most of them I find don't have a date. A little bit of one. 1923. That's a good one.
Cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll get that one put away so that it don't wear any more off. Very, very cool. I love finding these old coins. Man, I've got 3 silvers out of this box, a couple of foreign things, and a Buffalo nickel, or Indian head, what do you want to call it? 1923. That is very cool. Man, that's a good box.
Very good box. Here's hoping for the last roll.
Yeah. 1948. Stick that one aside. All right, one more roll. Well, that last roll didn't have anything in it, but man, pretty exciting. 40s, 50s, 30s. This is that semi-key that 48S. Canadian, Bermuda. The Colombian 50 pesos is worth like 1.2 cents in swapping out for U.S. currency. 5 silvers I have from 2 boxes. Amazing. I still got 1 box to go, and here's that 1923. I wanted to get it protected before it wore off any worse than it is. That was pretty fun. 1 box to go, and maybe I'll find another silver or 2. Fantastic, I tell you. We'll get that one started right away. I've pulled all of the rolls out of the 3rd box, and there's no enders really to speak of again, but like the last box, I still got 3 silvers and a buffalo nickel and some foreign stuff, and also a semi-key date, so maybe this will have the same thing. This is the 12th row I'm in this 3rd box of nickels, and this is already my 3rd Canadian coin that I found, and I have found 2 from the 50s, but nothing else. 1993. Just fun finding things like this. Sometimes I just sit around and think about old stories, and I remember a time. Let me get to my next row. Okay, next row here. Anyway, me and my roommates, I was 18, and there's another one Canadian. Golly, that's 4. 1986. Me and my roommates had just taken off for a couple days to Daytona. 1957 there. And we got back, and we went into the apartment, and there was another friend of ours sitting on the couch watching TV with his girlfriend, and we called him Arvin. Said, "Hey, Arvin, what's going on?" Said, "How'd you get in?" He said, "Oh, I broke in." Oh, okay, no problem. I just thought that was funny. Okay, this is the 14th roll, and I had just seen this 1952, but I looked a couple of coins up, and that looks like the color we're looking for right there. That's got that darker, I don't know, bronze? No, not bronze. Just that darker look that comes with silver. We'll see what we got here. This one's a 1952. Nothing special, just one of the older ones I keep. 1942, but I think it's going to be silver. Oh yeah, look at that. It's got to be. S, 1942 S. Our first silver, our 14th row. That's 6 silvers now out of these 3 boxes, and we got a long way to go in this 3rd box. Man, that is really, really helping me along in my goal of 300 silver coins by the end of 2023. I should have kept the camera rolling. About 4 more nickels away was another 1942, but this is not the silver kind. It's a 1942 Philadelphia, not silver. Well, kind of fun to find. So, first one other than silver in the 40s so far in this box. I was talking about the apartment that me and my friends had that my friend broke into. Across the way into the apartment block across this parking lot from ours was an apartment with a single woman, and her 2 teenage daughters. And there's something pretty funny about them. I'll get to the next row and tell you. If memory serves, it's been a long time. The woman was in her 30s. I was 18. And she had 1 daughter, 15, and 1, 14, when I was living there. And the unique thing about these girls was they put ketchup on everything they ate. Everything they ate. I saw them each get a big bowl of vanilla ice cream and just cover it in ketchup like some people would put chocolate syrup on. It was unreal. Whew. I thought I was a ketchup fan, but I fail in comparison. This is a 1940D that I just came across. And I tell you, look at the color of that. If that had been a 1946, I think I'd have been tempted to take it to somebody to see if it was silver. It sure does have that color, but it's a 1940, so it's well before they had the silver planchets, so clearly it's not. But when I was coming to it, I sure thought I saw something there. I think you can tell that I'm not going for the 2009s in these boxes. Just 3 boxes. I don't want to take the time. I'm trying to move along a little quicker, looking for the older stuff and the odd stuff. This is the last roll in the first half, and here's another 1946, but it doesn't have the color. I'm sure it's not showing up as well for you as it is for me, but it does not have that color about it. And this, in fact, 2 rolls back, I found another 1946, and it was the same. I think that one was Philadelphia. This one looks like Denver. So I'm finding a few of the 40s and 50s, but I've even quit finding the Canadian ones. Hopefully we'll get at least one more silver in the second half. That'd be very cool. Getting this light adjusted. That's it for the first half. When I get a roll open like this, the first thing I do is take a look at those edges and see if I see anything like ridges or just something different. Like there's a, it could just be a dirty coin, but there's an interesting color there. Yeah, it was just a dirty coin. Anyway, that's what I do. I just popped open this roll. I think it's like the 16th roll in the second half, but this one right here, it's got a brown look to it. I don't know, it could be just a weird color nickel, but it one of these things is not like the other. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's another euro coin, I guess. 5 cent, I guess, 5 cent euro. Well, that's cool. I have gotten several different foreign coins out of these today. Maple leaf. 2002. Man, that's a little number. This is the last 2 rolls in the 3 boxes. I have 6 silvers, which is an average of 2 per box, which is considerably better than what I'm used to. So I was really hoping to get another one in this box, but it's okay. I mean, I guess I still could, but I'm thinking now it's probably not likely. One last story. Back in my teenage years, a good buddy of mine, this is my partying years and all, had a buddy who was assistant manager at Pizza Hut that was real close to us. I see a 1940 there, I guess. And, oh my goodness. That little black thing is silver. That's fantastic. I was not expecting that. That's a 49, ain't it? Wow, that is a dark. Was that 1943? Yeah. Wow. Man, I saw it was dark, but I knew it wasn't the right color. I was not expecting that at all. So that's 7 silvers out of these 3 boxes. That's so cool. Wow. That is a messed up coin, but it's still 35% silver. And there's a 1949. Is it an S by any chance? No, too bad. So my friend, whenever pizzas would get made wrong or not get picked up or whatnot at the end of the night, he would bring it, because we were always out partying somewhere, and he'd find out where we are, and he'd bring them, and it was great. We got out there partying, and here comes some pizza. And so we went a little farther than we should, and we got to where we had code names, and we'd call in and order a couple of pizzas, and then we'd give this code name. And if he heard it, he knew what was going on. And if he had the opportunity, he'd make them and really fix them up really good. But sometimes he didn't. But he still knew they were going to get left behind because it was this code name. And then he would bring those along with any others that were left behind. We ate a lot of pizza back then. Oh my goodness. Okay, there was nothing in that last roll. So I'm done. 7 silvers that I'm going to add, and I'll show you where I'm at for the year here in just a second. A couple from the 30s, a stack from the 40s, I just about knocked over there. 50s, several Canadian, Bermuda, Colombia, 5-cent euro, 1923 Buffalo nickel, totally cool, and a 48S semi-key date. That is what I call 3 really good boxes. I'm pretty tickled pink. Anytime you get more than 1 silver a box, you've done real good. Oh, and I'll check to see if any of these go into my coin folders too, and I'll show you that here in just a sec. I also made myself a hot ham and cheese. It's quite good. Hey, I did need the 1942 S silver in my book, so there's one more. One more for my book. That's cool. I'm going through these 40s and 50s nickels that I found, and I looked on the back of one of these 52s, and it's an S, and I do need that. How about them apples? That page is full. Yay. Cool. I'm getting really close to my 2023 silver coin goal. I've got 2 more boxes of $50 I picked up yesterday that I'll go through in the next day or two. Tomorrow, actually, I'm going to another part of Western Kentucky to pick up 2 more boxes. And let's see, I think I still have 1 or 2 boxes of nickels here that I have to go through. I just may get it. I just might get it. I'm really working hard here at the end of the year to try to get to that. I'm going to get these things bagged up and get them taken to several different banks to get them cashed back in somewhere during the week. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck on my goal. And I got several boxes of pennies that I'll get to, but I'm going to do this silver thing first. I'm going to probably work real hard to make that happen. See you guys.